I spent 24 hours trapped in the metaverse. This is by Wall Street Journal. All right, let's go.
Now, the best way to understand the metaverse is to experience it yourself.
For instance, guys, this video that we're watching is from 4 years ago. 5 now. 2021. This is like when the metaverse was popping. And everybody and their mamas was talking about this shit. And it was supposed to be the next big thing. So it's interesting watching it in rewind now. Like, what the fuck were we thinking here, you know? Why the fuck were niggas putting money in their metaverse wallet or whatever the hell you call it? So, let's go.
I definitely don't feel very well right now.
And you wouldn't feel well either if you attempted to spend 24 hours living in virtual reality or the metaverse. Don't know what the metaverse is? That's okay. I'm not sure anyone really does. But Meta, formerly...
This sounds crazy right now, like spending 24 hours in the metaverse, like looking back now in 2026. But bro, when this shit was popping off, NFTs, the metaverse, all these online games in the metaverse, like it's, at least for a lot of people, including myself, I can't even hate on nobody. I believed that shit. I thought that niggas were gonna be spending hours in the metaverse. And I really did. Like I thought, bro, let me just tell you how fucking crazy this shit was. I was working minimum wage back then, living with my parents in my parents' spare bedroom. Didn't have shit to my name. And I was saving money for a metaverse apartment, bro. I wanted to live next to Snoop Dogg in the metaverse. And I was literally saving my paychecks trying to buy that shit. When I didn't even have my own place. I was still fiending off my parents. That's how fucking crazy the metaverse was. And I know I wasn't the only one. There was other people out there that were spending loads of money that they probably did not have on the metaverse. That sounds fucking crazy, bro. But we were saving our paychecks, our minimum wage paychecks, trying to buy digital real estate in the metaverse. That's 2021 was an insane time, bro. I think all of our brains were just fucked from COVID. I really do. Like COVID completely fucked us and we thought that this shit was okay.
Known as Facebook, Microsoft, and more are defining it as the virtual world that is the next phase of the internet. In this world, we have digital versions of ourselves, or avatars.
And we call this the metaverse. And you're gonna be able to do almost anything you can imagine. Get together with friends and family, work, learn, play, shop.
So I decided, why wait? And stupidly, I dared myself to visit the metaverse for a full 24 hours in its current, not so great state. In fact, Meta and others will tell you that the metaverse isn't even here yet. But the best way to see the start of it is through virtual reality. And since I didn't want to pop into a headset with my kids running around, I packed my bags and moved to the Holiday Inn Express around the corner. I set a few rules. The headset can come off to eat and go to the bathroom.
No.
Yes, I attempted to sleep with it on. I checked my phone only if it was urgent. I had notifications coming into the Oculus Quest 2 headset, which is made by Meta.
It's about to be 6 p.m., which is the start of my metaverse journey. I've got 2 headsets in case of technical issues and lots of apps and other things preloaded for different parts of the day and night. What could go wrong?
Welcome to Beat Saber. Now cut the cubes in the arrow direction and match the color. That was too soon. Wait for the beat. Wrong direction. Wrong direction.
She's very mean.
I started with games like Beat Saber, since right now they're the most popular use of VR.
And back in 2023, I remember I did there was some advertisement that came across my Instagram, and it was like they were gonna pay me $150 to come and test virtual reality for hours. Like I had to play a game for like 2 hours straight, and they were trying to see like what that does to the brain. And I was broke as shit at the time, so I was like $150. Play some video games, shit, sign me up. But I remember leaving that, like after the 2 hours, bro, I had a raging ass headache because I was playing a game like this where shit's like flying at me and I have to like try to block it, and there's all these colors, and I remember, godly, that was not worth $150 because I had a fucking raging migraine.
And while many games allow you to play with others, I had no real friends to play Beat Saber with that evening. So I decided to go elsewhere for some social interaction. Altspace VR. an app that allows you to hang out with other avatars in virtual venues.
Okay, I'm gonna customize my avatar for a night out. I guess in the metaverse, I could have short hair.
I wasn't exactly prepared for what would happen next.
I guess I'll go to this campfire hub. Hello?
Yeah.
As soon as I was in the public area, I started hearing people talk and chat, and apparently there are no masks in the metaverse. I was dropped into an area with lots of trippy little Lego-looking people, and I attempted to interview them.
They're a journalist, are
Oh,
you?
wow. I want to learn what you guys do in here.
Pretty much everything that you would do in the real world.
I knew I had really made friends forever when they asked me to go to a comedy club by clicking on this portal thing. The club was so obviously fake, but my presence in it and the presence of all these other people felt really real.
Do you guys have wine?
Yeah, of course. Wine, everything you want. Just imagine.
I even felt awkward when the comedian.
Bro, I can't believe we fell for this shit. Like, we really thought that this shit right here was gonna be our reality. Fucking living in the metaverse for hours. Hours, never touching grass, not going outside, not seeing the sun, bro. Like, there was tons of people that actually believed this shit, me including. Like, I really was thinking that this was part of our future. I didn't think we were going to be in the metaverse for like 24 hours a day or anything, but I thought, like, you know how people sit and play video games? I thought like people would chill in the metaverse for like 4 or 5 hours after work and shit, and kind of like go live a different reality. Like, if you're a fucking loser and you don't got shit going on, you could go into the metaverse and be somebody. I thought that this shit was gonna happen, bro. I really did. And looking back, it's like I was batshit crazy. I can't believe I actually believed this shit. This is not fucking Ready Player One out here.
Hit on my avatar.
The girl that was trying to find out your name, but I can't because my hands all. I'm trying to be subtle.
I spent a good amount of time in Altspace and came away thinking it's like an AOL chat room, evolved, which I'm not sure is a good or a bad thing.
I can relax for a moment. Meditation app is launched.
Starts with you.
I highly recommend meditation apps like Guided Meditation or Trip. It's oddly relaxing and peaceful. And I could lie to you and tell you I slept with the headset on the whole night, but we have this proof. I woke up feeling refreshed. I pulled up some morning reading in my web browser.
Got Google News over here, the Wall Street Journal website over here, and Instagram over here on the right.
And had breakfast at the foot of Machu Picchu with a llama in the National Geographic app.
It's funny, this animal has legs in the metaverse. Why do animals get 4 legs in the metaverse and we get 0?
And then I had a pretty fun and intense workout.
Welcome to Supernatural. You ready for your first flow workout?
There are various types of workouts you can do in Supernatural, which involve everything from doing lunges to using controllers to hit targets.
At least you could be healthy in the metaverse, you know? I thought we were like gonna be chilling in there, you know, eating Cheetos and shit, slaying dragons, but you could work out. Looking back, I can understand why we believed this was gonna happen. A little bit, just a little bit.
Let's let them
Out in the metaverse is great.
I got so into it, I actually lost track of time.
I have a meeting in Spatial in 1 minute. I need to change crap.
Yes, meetings in the metaverse are a thing. Hi, Erin. I'm Joanna. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Thanks for coming.
The idea is that instead of Zoom, you chat as avatars. My first meeting was in an app called Spatial, and of course, it required a different avatar. Yes, that's my actual face on a floating torso. I met up with the co-founder of Spatial, Anand Agarwala, in an NFT art gallery with works from Ken Kelleher, aka Anchorball, on display.
This is a great stop because it turns out I'm in an NFT art gallery, which sounds like the metaverse to me.
Heck yeah. I mean, you can't get more metaversey than a, pixelated dog or these crazy heads and stuff, or these beautiful sculptures.
We also went to a campfire where I asked him about the lack of legs.
Right, the headset tracks your head and your hands, and so we can make it do realistic stuff. What are my legs supposed to do? We can't actually detect the signal from your legs. Legs are coming soon.
I quickly had to jump from that meeting to another meeting as another avatar in Horizon Workrooms, an app made by Meta, formerly known as Facebook.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of like you got to really put it on the board. You can even invite people from the real verse who happen to be on their webcams. But again, there was this real feeling of presence in the room. I felt like I was actually sitting across from my editor, Wilson, in this meeting.
It's like in Ghostbusters. I'm a full torso apparition. You don't need legs? Oh no, Joanna's looking under the table. That's so scary.
Yes, meeting Metaverse is fun, if you don't do it for 4 hours on end. That was so much time in avatar meetings. My eyes hurt and my head hurts. So what did I learn from this adventure, other than I'd never recommend you do this? Well, a few things. It's clear why big tech companies are fighting over this. There's an opportunity to build the underlying platform here. One avatar with legs, living across games, workout apps, meetings, and more. Meta's Megan Fitzgerald told me as much.
And the metaverse is not going to be built by one company, that there are other companies, organizations, creators that maybe will use our avatars and allow people to move from one.
Bro, I wonder how much people lost money. Like, not just regular people like me who was planning on buying a virtual penthouse, right? But like the people that were building these worlds and games, like not Meta, like obviously they have endless money, so it doesn't even matter to them. But like, think of the people out there that were launching metaverse companies that didn't have endless money. Like how much people just went bankrupt over this shit. Companies and people making video games and whatever. Different companies around this whole meta world.
Place to another while still feeling like themselves.
Then there's the privacy tools and moderation. It's gonna be insane, judging from my brief comedy club experience. And then headsets will need to be smaller and more comfortable and run for longer on a charge.
Thank you guys, my headset's gonna die in 5 minutes.
So yes, it's certainly the early days of the metaverse. But lock yourself in a room like this, and you can really see the potential.
Wow. So the early days never turned into anything, bro. You know? The early days never amounted to anything. Let's see some of these comments. This is by far the most inspiring thing I've ever seen. I'm inspired to throw away every electronic I own and run to live in the forest. That was 4 years ago. You did not have to throw it away, bro. It went away on its own. It literally looks like something that will make everyone more sad and lonely. Yeah, legit. 1990, don't sit too close to the TV, it's bad for your eyes. 2021, ... Ever since 2020, the world has felt like a movie or one long Black Mirror episode. Bro, that shit did not last long. Isn't that just fucking crazy, bro? Looking back at 2020, it's like, what even happened in that year? 2020 and 2021, like, bro, I can't wait for the documentaries and the movies on, like, that was probably the weirdest year in humanity, bro. Like, not only were they trying to jab us up with this fucking fake vaccine that the people that were pushing it are literally saying that they were wrong and it was just bullshit now in 2026. But, like, majority of us knew that that was bullshit, bro. I can't even say that. The real niggas knew that that shit was bullshit, bro. That fucking vaccine. But majority, well, it felt like majority of the world was actually believing that that vaccine was going to save their life. Like, I remember people posting with the stupid ass Instagram sticker, I'm vaccinated now, right? Like shitting on people who were not. And like, protect yourself. Oh, if you don't get the vaccine, you don't give a fuck about your fellow human. And it's just like, it was such a crazy time to live. And then you obviously got this shit now with the metaverse. Looking back at that, it's like, damn, what type of booger sugar were we on at that time, bro? We were on some crazy nose lattes back then. The world has literally started feeling like a sci-fi movie. I don't want to be trapped in Facebook land. I just want to hang out with my friends in the real world and chill. Bro, Mark Zuckerberg, bro, that dude's gotta be a fucking alien. Like, he was really trying to implement robots into this world, bro. That's crazy. I can't believe, hey, I'm glad these comments realized, you know, that this is bullshit, because I fell for the shit. I fell for it. That's crazy, though. The metaverse, man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.